All right, so much of our lives are on our computers these days, right? But what happens when it all just stops working? Today, we're going to build your PC's own emergency response team. We're going to figure out exactly who to call when your digital world feels like it's on fire.
Oh, you know this feeling. We've all been there. The screen freezes, you get some crazy error message, and you just feel that pit in your stomach. Your PC is down, and the first thought is always, okay, what now? Well, don't panic. We're going to walk through exactly which tool to use for which problem so you can get things fixed fast.
First up on our emergency response team is the Time Traveler. You probably know it as System Restore. This is your go-to specialist for those recent, kind of minor issues. Think of this as your first line of defense when things just start to feel a little glitchy. So what does our Time Traveler actually do? Well, it literally rewinds your computer's core system files. We're talking about critical Windows settings, drivers, and the registry, which is like this huge settings database. It rolls them all back to a point in time when you know everything was working just fine. It's basically a super targeted undo button for the brain of your computer. But, and this is important, what it doesn't touch is just as critical to understand.
And this is the key takeaway for System Restore. It fixes the system, not your personal stuff. So if a bad driver is making things act up, it can fix that. A weird Windows update causing problems, it can roll that back. But your documents, all your photos, your music, they are completely safe and stay exactly as they are.
So when do you call this specialist in? Well, it's perfect for those moments right after you install a new driver and suddenly your screen starts flickering. Or maybe you install a new program and now everything's unstable. Basically, if your PC is just acting weird, but it still turns on, System Restore is your best bet for a quick and easy fix.
Okay, let's bring in our next specialist. This is the librarian. Now, the librarian's job isn't to fix the computer itself, no. Their job is to meticulously protect your most valuable, your most irreplaceable assets, all of your personal data. We're talking about a user backup.
Think of a backup as your own personal insurance policy. It's not a copy of your entire computer, it's a very carefully selected collection of the things that actually matter to you. You know, that report you've been working on for weeks, all your irreplaceable family photos, your project folders. It's a separate, safe copy of your digital life.
And here's where the contrast becomes crystal clear. Our librarian saves your books, that's your personal files, but it doesn't rebuild the library building itself. So if your whole computer crashes, a backup won't restore Windows for you, but it absolutely guarantees that you won't lose a single one of those precious photos or important documents.
And honestly, this is an absolute lifesaver in so many situations. Accidentally delete a super important folder? No big deal, just restore it from your backup. Get hit with some nasty ransomware that locks up all your files? No problem, you've got clean copies ready to go. Or hey, even if you're just getting a new computer, a backup is by far the easiest way to move your life over. All right, now it's time to bring in the heavy hitter. I want you to meet the cloner, also known as a system image. This is the specialist you call for a total catastrophe. We're talking a scorched earth, start-from-scratch disaster where it feels like everything is lost for good. You see, a system image isn't a selective copy. It is a perfect bit-for-bit clone of your entire hard drive at one specific moment in time. It is a complete digital snapshot of absolutely everything. Windows, every program you have installed, every single setting, every driver, and yes, all of your personal files too. The critical point here is just its raw, all-encompassing power. Unlike our other specialists, the cloner restores everything. There are no exceptions. When you use a system image, your computer is literally teleported back to the exact state it was in when you made that image. Now, this is not for some minor glitch. This is for when your hard drive physically dies, or when a really nasty virus has corrupted your system so badly that it won't even start up anymore. A system image lets you put in a brand new drive and, in one big step, put your entire digital life right back onto it exactly the way it was. But you gotta know, this incredible power comes at a cost, and it starts with storage space. Because it's a perfect clone of everything, a system image is massive. We're talking hundreds of gigabytes, easily. This is not something you're gonna save to a little thumb drive. You'll need a big, dedicated external hard drive just to store it. And it is not fast. Not at all. While a system restore might take just a few minutes, rebuilding your entire computer from a system image is a process that can take hours. It's an incredibly powerful tool, but it definitely demands some patience.
Okay, so we've met the whole team: the time traveler for system glitches, the librarian for our personal files, and the cloner for a total disaster. Now let's put this all together and figure out a clear, actionable emergency plan.
This is your ultimate cheat sheet, really. Let's just break it down. System restore. That's your fast fix for system glitches. User backup. That's your lifeline when your personal files go missing. And the system image, that's your total rebuild button for when a drive completely fails. See? Each tool has a very clear, very distinct role to play.
So what's the most crucial takeaway from all of this? It's that you don't choose just one. The absolute best digital safety net uses them together. You can use tools built right into Windows, like File History for your backups, or you can grab a third-party app. The key is to set your user backup, your librarian, to run automatically, maybe every single day. And then, maybe once a month or so, you create a full system image with the cloner. That combination right there, that's your ultimate defense.
At the end of the day, all of these tools are really about one thing: peace of mind. Your photos, your projects, your entire digital life. It's invaluable, it's irreplaceable. So now that you know the emergency response team and what each member does, the only question left is, what's your plan to protect it?